If you are turning 65, but you're still working, what do you do about Medicare? That's a question that a lot of people ask us, so I'm going to go over the options you have, so make sure you stay tuned. Hi, I'm Jessica Manion with My Healthcare Direct. I'm an independent agent, and what I like to do is help educate people on their Medicare options. Now, there's a lot of people as they turn 65, they've decided to keep working. So it's important that you know what steps to take or what decisions to make because there could be some consequences if you do not do things correctly. Now, the first thing to know before deciding whether to go on to Medicare versus staying on your employer group plan is knowing the size of the company you work for, meaning how many regular employees does your employer have? If you work for an employer who has less than 20 employees, then Medicare will be your primary insurance and your employer plan will be secondary. In this case, you will want to enroll in Medicare full-time and disenroll from your employer plan. You will want to make sure that you enroll in both Parts A and Part B. And once you're enrolled in A and B, you can then decide on whether you would like to enroll in a Medicare supplement plan or a Medicare Advantage plan. And I've made videos in the past going over what both of those options are and comparing each other, so make sure you check out those videos for more information. If your employer has more than 20 employees, then your employer plan will be your primary insurance and Medicare will be secondary. This means that your group plan will pay your medical costs first. In this instance, you can stay on your group plan and delay enrolling in Medicare until you retire. Now, in this situation, you will want to make sure that you do not enroll or delay your Part B, and there are a few reasons why you want to do that. The first is because Part B does have a monthly premium to it that you will have to pay. And if it's something that you're not going to be using, a lot of times most people don't want to pay for it. So if you do not intend on using Medicare when you have an employer plan that has more than 20 employees, you'll want to make sure that you do not enroll in Part B and pay unnecessary monthly premiums. Once you reach 6 months out from your Part B effective date, you are no longer eligible to get any plan that you want, and you will have to go through underwriting or answer health questions and can be denied. This usually applies to a Medicare supplement plan. Medicare Advantage plans typically don't ask health questions. Another reason to delay your Part B is because the first time you enroll in Part B, you're eligible to get onto any Medicare plan you want without any health or underwriting questions. Once you've reached 6 months out from your enrollment in Part B, you will have to go through health questions and underwriting for certain plans, and you can be denied. I call it like having a golden ticket, so you definitely don't want to miss out on using that opportunity. So timing does matter. Now, when it comes time for you to retire and go on to Part B full-time, there are a few forms that will have to be filled out. The first one is your Part B enrollment form, and that will need to be filled out by you. The second form is a form that's supposed to be filled out by your employer, and that will also be sent to Social Security. I will have links below this video where you can access those forms as well. Now, when it comes to spousal coverage, it really depends on the situation, whether it's the employer's turning 65 first or is the spouse turning 65 first, what do you do? So depending upon that situation, the spouse may or may not want to go on to Medicare when they turn 65 because the group plan may not cover them as much as a dependent as Medicare would. If you have more questions relating to your situation, we can go over that in more detail. If you have any other questions on any of the information I've gone over or want to go over your specific situation or your spouse's specific situation, please feel free to give us a call or you can send me an email and I would be more than happy to help.